got out there. I know they repainted the lines because some people ran over them last night, apparently. The linesman was telling me. The grass was mowed this morning as well. It was looking pretty good after last night's game. And we're underway. Ben Brownlee says, let's get it going. It has gone short. Morrinsville trying to claim it. And it's going to be an offside from the knock-on. No leniency these days and those sort of things, is there? It's
young lady from Scotland looking at that quickly after the World Cup against Australia. That would have killed Scotland the final.
I think there might have been also a Lions series that might have been ruled on that one too. Touch finder from the penalty. Finding United Matamata Sports. 12 metres inside Morrinsville's half. One there from Matamata. Couple of changes, it seems like. There's a knock on.
Henry Boyd has just dropped that cold. Scrum. 5 metres inside.
Yeah, but guilty of maybe looking at the fence rather than doing the old basics first there, Gerard. Not catching the ball. Morrinsville's first possession. 5 metres inside their own half. Got a pretty good back line, of course, led by number 12, Dwayne Sweeney. Brought up his...
Long-time Waikato Chiefs, Jack Murray, all that.
I must say too, did enjoy that Blues win last night. Good luck to the Gallagher Chiefs tonight in the Super Rugby Aotearoa final. Against the Crusaders. I don't think there's too many outside the South Island who will be supporting the Crusaders tonight.
Looks like a change in the program. I can't see Alex Ruff out there for United Minutes. I can see Kieran Holdsworth for 10, so the numbers aren't per program. Tana, Kieran Holdsworth is at 6.
Scrum looking steady here at the moment. Being fed in there by Jake O'Connor, number 8 to 9. Now it goes to the right-hand side. Hasn't really gone anywhere, just sideways. As O'Connor is having to go in there. Asks Ben Brownlee for the penalty and gets it. They go quick. Does Morrinsville up over the 10-metre line. Now they're inside Matamata Sports half. There for the number 4, Todd Arnold. Now it comes to the prop, Tukana Koite. And O'Connor has it. There, look, Sweeney now with the ball in hand. Breaks out of a couple of tackles. And gets a big fend off. How do you do? There for Tupaia.
Taking a double tackle by the two Akarana boys.
You'll hear the name there of the two Hakaninas. There's about 4 of them playing. O'Connor, nice little flick pass there to Ratcliffe. There's a couple of flick passes from Morrinsville far side. O'Connor's going to come left. There's a short inside pass. Now's a flick round the back, but
Conley's picked up by Troy Jewell.
United Matamata Sports has it.
Holdsworth's got it, and he will clear for touch and find it just outside his 22. Morrinsville looking threatening there, Bev.
They were hot on attack. Gerard, good shutdown in defence, but a little bit of luck going there from Matamata's way, and they get the ball back.
Here we go. Line out. Take it by Morrinsville.
Pretty quick there. Sweeney has it in hand. Towards the 22, but can't find it. O'Connor shuffling it through the forwards. Arnold once more. Therefore, Tane Tupaia. Now they find the 22, does Morrinsville. O'Connor goes right again. Now Ratcliffe, inside ball, but met by the UMS defence. Arnold with another carry, as the ball squirts out. There for Wolfgram, and he will go in for the first try of the match. It's a bit fortunate here for Morrinsville Sports. I'm not too sure how that ball came out, Gerard, but
ripped out of the tackle. then it's a legitimate try.
That's what Ben Brownlee has said.
There's no complaints from the US players. Morris will take first blood after 5 minutes. 5-0.
So it's not really attacking rugby. Great to see.
Yeah, the ball's being moved. Good conditions for it, though,
Not too much wind to speak of currently. It was pretty stormy last night. I did stay not far outside of town, but there's a lot of wind and a bit of rain, but that's clear. That's good. And must say too, Jared, being down here for the juniors this morning, a lot of junior grades being played, a lot of support on the sideline as well.
There's been a bit of a resurgence in rugby in the area, and there's a lot of hard work being done by our junior committee here at Matamata Sports. And lots of rugby for the 4 or 5-year-olds.
That's always fun to watch because they've got no clue which way they're running.
Wrapped up down close to the sideline. It's a good looking kick. Just outside the left end up one.
It was just a short, he sort of took 1.5 steps, stepped in and kicked it. It's a pretty good strike. So 5-0, Morrinsville Sports are leading here at Bedford Park. Great to have your company wherever you are. Do let us know wherever you're tuned in, who you're supporting. He's got a pretty good boot on there, does O'Connor. Best brings it back over the halfway line now. There for McElroy. Now it's there for Moronga. And he gets over the halfway line again, but still going sideways currently as Matamata, but still ball in hand. That's the main thing. There for Trent Williams. Ball squared out to its out backwards.
They'll have to tidy up. They've got the ball secured, I think. Tana Tuaka running. Fix it away. There's no Tana now. Steps, makes a couple of metres, being held up. They've got to let him go on the tackle. That's what they've done. Holdsworth now. Little dummy. Sold on that. Benatana Smith has put a deep kick down. Moranga's got this in his 22 and he'll probably find touch. No, he's going to run it. Oh, and looks like Terrell Jewell has dropped that. That might be a scrum. Yes, referee Brownlee has called a scrum outside his 22.
Yeah, Brownlee's in his. He is young. He is only in his early 20s, but he's been around the traps now for a few seasons, and also been doing Premier A rugby for the last couple. So good to see him. He does stamp his authority pretty well. Not the most loudest of referees, but certainly has his presence felt. Morrinsville now with a scrum just outside the 22.
Well, I've never seen a referee come off second best in a decision ever.
Some players have tried, haven't they?
Scrum. We're twisting it. Maybe a try again. Pulled down by Moronga.
Surely advantage coming Morrinsville's way. Up in the midfield, they've gone over the top. I can't see that player. O'Connor, I think it is.
Yeah, they're really pushing on now. Morrinsville looking threatening. Right under the post, the ball is available. Cliff, wide pass. It's intercepted by Tana. Oh, and they're going to go back to the advantage. Referee says it's a high tackle there. So.
Yeah, Morrinsville just chancing arm. They must know that the advantage was coming their way because the pass probably wasn't the most smartest of ones, but if you're playing under advantage,
You take your chance, don't you?
Definitely.
And Morrinsville have called a scrum. This is the bold move.
Seeing that creep in, like, I mean, the women have started it. Premier Women's in Waikato, I've seen, actually called scrums midway 22 in their own territory. Seeing that happen in the nets as well now. I mean, why not suck the big little numbers in, you know?
You've got 40 metres either side of the set piece, haven't you, to have a go? O'Connor with the feed. Scrum by Morrinsville. He's waiting. Looks like he's ready to go.
Oh, intercepted! Well, see, this rule changed a couple of seasons ago, Gerard, where the number 8 can't be behind the ball. He's going to be behind the last feet of the scrum. And I think Josh Tuhakaraina might have just been in front there a little bit.
They've gone for the scrum again. They're really putting the pressure on UMS, Morrinsville. Been a long run for Les McElroy.
I see the end. I can just say Paul, but Porter, his first name.
Might see Kelly Philibal pick this up from the base of the scrum. Morrinsville. He's got a wide open right-hand side line. He's created a 3-on-2.
I think he'll go left here, to be honest. Just with who you have left.
He's got it. He's going left. Scrum screwed. Radcliffe now. This is out. Sweeney. Oh,
Bracey with it.
Very close.
Nothing like a man playing 100 games and scoring.
Tapia took that in strongly. O'Connor. Really hot on their attack. Sweeney, and he's put the wipers kick in and taken it.
Yeah, they're playing under advantage again, though.
More advantage to Morrinsville.
Bit of ill discipline creeping up here. Gerard just United Matamata Sports a bit too quick on the defensive line, trying to shut them down, but Ben Brownlee's not going to miss those.
No, they will give away too many penalties in this attacking zone. Otherwise, we could see some cards. Wide metre scrum now.
I've seen it do it.
Morrinsville buffers. 15 metres in for a touch.
Got Paul Walkgram, who's already made one good break, just hanging out on the blind here, but doesn't look too interested in the ball coming his way, even though, you know, maybe the old double bluff comes out. The ball does come to him.
We have a little, what they call the left though, with Kelly Philibal coming left, creating a 2-on-3. We'll have to look at this one scrum again. Take a while to get the scrum down, Bev.
Yeah, we discussed it last night, didn't we? That it's still the hardest language to be learned is the front row.
O'Connor beats the scrum. Twist again.
Good push in here from Morrinsville, though.
They could be going for a push over here. He's short. Kelly Philibal is short. Held up. He's held up. And they're bouncing back.
Great defence there from Matamata.
Connor beats again. Oh, big defence. Skulander there having a burst. Morrinsville. Radcliffe. 13. Chad Bracey. Set bad. It's like a knock on. That is going to just relieve an enormous amount of pressure for UMS.
Yeah, he just didn't take that one cleanly and sort of wrapped the ball around his body. Not easy to claim those ones, but I think that's about the fourth handling error we've had in 15 minutes. So maybe a bit of nerves out there.
I think there's a lot on this game, to be honest. And I think Morrinsville will be looking for more points at this stage. They've had a lot of ball territory. I think they're probably, I can remember UMS being in Morrinsville's half more than just once in these first 15 minutes.
Yeah, Morrinsville came off a very good win against University last week. They were pushed for at least half the game, but then ran away with it in the second half. United Matamata Sports, because they went down to Hotapu over in Cambridge last week, which unfortunately for them was then relegated to the Championship, whereas Morrinsville will stay up in the Premiership. Round 2 action next week. The eight Premier teams already decided. Championship still to be decided later on this afternoon. Well, today actually, because the Division 1, I think there's about 7 teams playing for places in that.
A number of possibilities of who's going into the championship.
Good afternoon to Jude. Thanks very much for your comment there, Jude, and good to have your company watching as well. I mean, I bring the stream so people can watch, so I'm glad you can.
Josh Stewart right now to the UMS scrum. 10 metres from their own line, midfield. The ball goes strong push from Morrinsville. They've released it. Tana has got it now. Kieran Holdsworth, and he'll thump the ball, and it is going to find touch just outside the 22. So a little bit of relieving pressure there. My apologies, it is Alex Rupp that's on the field. I'm sure that's him in the 13 jersey. He's played a lot of rugby for King Country. I'm sure that's him. Good. Connor beats he's taken in that tackle by Tana Tuakarai. Ratcliffe now.
Oh, the pass just too far in front there. I tell you what, Sweeney at the young age of 36, I think maybe.
How old he is?
That's a guess, by the way. He took that ball very highly. You know, he's almost had to jump for that for the first pass he had to take from O'Connor. Didn't do too bad. That has been said today. I've had a couple of people. Yeah.
Still a class act,
Great man to talk to as well. So, Matamata Sports going to be pretty happy here. They've been camped in their own half for a very long time.
It's 20 minutes and they've only one try.
That's the main thing. It's not about the statistics. There's only one statistic that matters at the end of the game.
What's on the scoreboard? They've been starved of position and starved of territory. So we'll see what happens as this game develops. But we're all the way through. Going very quickly.
Because United Matamata Sports win this season came against Melville, which was a bit of a surprise. But
great game. I was here for that. It was a very, very good game. It's taken a while. Doesn't matter what level you're playing, scrums seem to be a bit of a nightmare, don't they?
100 years for Waikato Rugby this year. A couple of good big weekends coming up later on in the season. Really interesting to watch. August 21st, Thames Valley versus Mid Canterbury, Women's NPC, Farah Palmer Cup, and also Bunnings NPC with Waikato playing Taranaki, which is the first provincial team Waikato played 100 years ago, 1921, all at the FMG Stadium Waikato.
Well, the horse got out right along the back line and Sam Burgess came in and pulled back there and gave Casey Nicole a little bit of room. They weren't able to capitalise with the pass.
A great use of the old cliche that ball beats man. You know, it was just simple passes to the man, just in front of him, enough to run onto it, down the hole. Ferguson, with a bit of gas, just ran out of room on the sideline.
It's going up. McElroy takes it. Tana Tucker on. He's got a good ball.
I've seen a few breaks from him before.
Numbers out here. This is Latai. Kieran Holdsworth now. Ferguson.
Might have been a bit high though.
Yes. Ferguson doesn't find it, just comes back. Marginal. And Holdsworth with that touch. I think, yes, he does. Just outside.
Good use of the light post down there. Let's get the ball, you know, back in play. None of the ball boys having to go and fetch it too far.
This is the first US in the game.
Yeah, set piece just inside the 22. All the backs lined out left hand side. Ferguson lobbing around.
On the wrap around. Not happy with himself.
Of course, Jared, the first thing you've got to do is catch the ball, don't you? They're guilty there. And Hellinger is up to 7 now for this game after 22 minutes.
Having plus drained off his suffered under the field. Getting that sorted out. So
good to see him out on the paddock then.
really great inspiration out there. Better scrum from you, Mr. That's gone over. Good tackle.
They're shutting down racing really quickly.
Breakfast put a big ball up there. Ferguson's taken it down. He's got Mick Norton with him, and Morang is with him as well. He's trying to find a gap. He's found it, not quite. All available. Jewel, step back. Williams taking the ball up. Two Corona boys in action again. Ferguson trying to find a hole. There's none there. Tana Tuakarana has picked that up and laid the ball back. They're trying to get him over the top, and there could be a penalty. Yes, there is. Not releasing. The referee Brownlee says we'll have a bit of a stoppage there and a water penalty.
Yeah, I think he just stopped. Oh, he might have laces, but I think he stopped play just because the boys' bodies they seem to be all over the place. Blew it off, blew it back on again. Interesting to see if Tana Tuhakarana gets the ball and what he does with it, but no, it's going to go short first up. I think it's a cross between the two, just looking at the signals there. It did look quite short, the throw. Connor, I think it's part of his rugby equipment is that head bandage he wears. I'm not sure whether it's due to that care he has, but I'm sure every time I see him play, he's got a big white bandage wrapped around his head.
He doesn't. He's got stripping the ball well. He's been
Good old commentator's curse there, Gerard.
He's just being monster and coming back. Now. Norton's under it. Takes it well. Sets off in a bit of a run. Tries a couple of holes.
Oh, wacky do! Oh, wacky do, Gibson!
They've lost the ball at Morrinsville. Came to the edge. Bedford put it up. Jenkinson under this one. Just outside his 22. Looks to his right, looks to his left, and he's decided to thump one down. That's got to be a kick. Taken by Redford, who's covered well. Taken his 22. He's launched a big kick up, but that's not finding touch either. McNaughton under this. Fires it into Tana Tuakarana, who looking for space. Got a few players outside him. Goes back inside. Jules now. Back to Tuakarana. If he can get this ball away. Jules back. Support. Good support. Oh, he's lost it forward, but that was promising.
Seems to be the story of the day here, Gerard, with UMS. We've got ball in hand. They're looking promising. But the issue is just holding on. And a little bit of a loose carry there from the number 7 from United Matamata Sports, resulting in another scrum. And those handling errors are really creeping up at the moment.
But Jewel and Tuakarana both players touching the points. Just to see they can't hold on to the It's really a big crowd here. I think they'll be enjoying this. It's a really open sort of game. It's up and down the park.
The two games on earlier, the 21s and the Bees. I've got a funny feeling Morrinsville Sports may have taken out the 21s. I'm not too sure about the score of the Bees.
Bees were Morrinsville won the Bees game.
Okay, so it was a 2-1 there for Morrinsville.
I know because the UMS.
Have I got back to front, have I?
Yeah, you got
I've got it back to front, okay.
24-12. 24-12. 29-12.
I knew someone had won something. Yeah, so one apiece, that's fine.
This is the decider.
The decider.
5-all at the moment. 20. Nearly half hour.
One good thing about this game, Gerard, is that we've had half an hour, whereas that half an hour last night took about an hour because of the 4 injuries we had. Yeah. Thankfully, the attrition's a lot better here. Does sound as though everyone's okay from last night, other than their ball wounds. Bracey again with the first hit up.
Now we are engaged around. Full back, Smith. Side to the right. He's taking it up the middle. Here's some support. Yep, they've got support there. Here's some space now. Through. They keep it. He takes the ball back inside. Commentator is going wide now. Trent Williams is taking it. Dan Pierce on the charge. There's McElroy. Ferguson through. And he's scoring the corner.
They may just need to double check this with the referee because he sort of dropped it. But I have a funny feeling from the side here, Joel. What do you reckon? You're the man behind camera.
It's too quick.
Yeah, it looked okay, but Angus Thomas, the assistant referee, it's awarded. I think it'd be cool.
In real time, it looked good. But yeah, if we had to slow it down.
Yeah, slow it down by the thousandth of a frame.
But that looked promising for UMS. The ball stuck this time. The passes were out in front. Jekyll found the gap.
Ferguson just hitting that hole very well.
Yeah, Ferguson did well. He ran strongly for the corner. Driver scored.
Great to see some promising stuff from both sides. I don't think this game's going to go anywhere too soon.
I think too, it's actually been a good, hard, fair game, good spirit. I think a lot of these boys actually know each other.
There was a bit of that between ones, actually. I noticed there was a bit of talk between both teams. So the kick just outside the 22. 2 metres looking for touch. Left hand side. The wind is it's very gentle, so not really going to affect things. Not a bad kick, but it's to the left.
Yep. 5 all to score. 10 minutes to play.
At half time, take away the first. So leave half. At the end, take the second. End of the game. 2 balls on the game on the field. Well, the last night we didn't have any at all. Then we had 2.
No one's claimed it at all. Lartai's claimed it, but he's up to the 10-metre mark at the end of the ball. Another try, guys. Put a high one up. Underneath the full ground, he's taken it well. Smith has. Looks like there's been a high shot there. On Smith. Referee Browning puts a penalty outside the 2.
Yeah, well, nothing is given these days over, height. Neither it should be either. Head safety comes first. As this penalty kick hasn't found touch.
Jenkinson now. He's got more on the outside. There's a little bit of space. There's a little bit of space. He's through. He's got it's with him. It's with he can't take the ball. Hard luck.
Might have been Jenkinson running onto that. And the ball was just floated, the pass was floated. The ball carrier, the original ball carrier, was just held in a really well-timed tackle, which meant the pass wasn't quite as fluid to Jenkinson. He'd run onto that. Good night, Nurse. Second try of the match, the United Matamata Sports and Jenkinson, but in the end, Morrinsville covered very well. They just have to watch the tackling. No, they're going too high and they're falling off. Got to go low. You heard it in the past. I'll say it again. Clark can't run without their legs.
Get a slight momentum shift in this game.
It won't be the last, Gerard. It's not going to be the last of this game. I think it's going to go the full 80. Racing playing first receiver. Quite often.
Smith, chased down by McNaughton, put them inside.
Yeah, they did quite well to come around. I've got a funny feeling it might have been leaving his feet. These arriving players, trying to pitch the ball, but they were sealing first.
Takes the play outside.
Talking of your golf this morning, Gerard, did you wear 2 pants, in case you got a hole in one?
Want you to be getting a hole in one. It's pretty much.
Gracie again on the first receiver.
He's doing a lot of work in the field, Gracie. Comes one up. Moranga's got it. Takes it well. Ferguson's riding up the side. Brumps in there with him. Ferguson nearly through. Lost the ball again, I think. No, he's got it. Holmes with it with him.
I don't know how he held on to it, but he did.
Brumps throwing that back inside. Lartai. Taking it up. Something's happened there. And it's Rob. O'Connor chips it over the top, and that will find touch just on halfway.
Quite a decent win there for Morrinsville Sports. Again, United Matamata had them under the pump on defence, but they're just covering well enough in the end. And wasn't a bad idea just to keep Matamata back a little bit more, keep them peeling backwards, play a bit of territory. 5 minutes to go before half time.
Lartai throws it. Oh, they've missed that. It's been taken by Morrinsville. Ratcliffe. Sweeney. Racing. Canada. Taken by Thrupp. Norton over the top. Ball presented for O'Connor there.
Matamata just up too quick there.
Offside again. And what will Morrinsville do here? Skipper, and they decided to put this into touch just outside the UMS presence. And that is midway goal line 22. Very attacking line out.
You got any scores, Joel? Or
As
is that
much as
what
they
you're
would
looking
like to score here, UMS would like to hold them out 5 minutes before half time. Taking Cleany. They're going to drive it. Screws around, looks promising from Morrinsville. They're driving this towards the line. Referee right on the spot. Can't afford to pull this down. And it could be a try.
It is.
Towards the try. Morrinsville has scored. Not too sure who the try scorer was. But a very effective ball from the line out. And is it hooker number 2?
It is number 2, yep.
Peter Davenport has scored the try for Morrinsville just before half time.
Yeah, it was a good maul there from Morrinsville Sports, and really nothing legally that Matamata could do to stop that. It just kept moving. Momentum was all their way, and good pushover scrum. We're seeing that a lot. Premier Rugby this season. Hamilton Maris last week against Fraser Tech, they got a penalty try and a regular try out of it. We have no scores from the other grounds, so if anyone is tuning in from any of the other Premier games, can you please let us know in the comments? That would be great.
Just lining this up. Right on the 5 metre line. Then from touch. And he's given us a good thump, and it's just shaved the right hand upright. So, score remains at 10-5 to Morrinsville. 3-4 minutes before half time.
In the Division 1, Leamington 19 over Te Rapa 3 currently. That's the only score that we have from the 2:45 games. My understanding, Joel, Otrahonga have taken out the Premier B competition, round 1?
I believe so.
Provisionally, Otrahonga have won the round 1 for Premier Bs. So congratulations to them.
Take it by Connor. Takes it in.
He took the tackle with him.
He stumped the ball deep into the UMS territory.
The old over ball.
Jenkinson had to wait for the double bounce, and they've been awarded a penalty.
It's leaving their feet. Yep.
Putting
Hands on the ground.
Yep. Good kick from Sweeney.
He's just got it. He's just got his class, doesn't he? You know,
So
and gets it through.
Ultimately takes the game up to half.
That crowd, I reckon, is 500 strong at least.
It's a good crowd.
Jubilee weekend. Line out just inside Morrinsville Sports halfway line. Matamata bringing their forwards in now.
Picked off again by Morrinsville.
Oh, a little knock on the carry. Well refereed there by Ben Brownlee because it's in front of us and I didn't see it, but he's the man on the spot.
Might be a little bit of chat at half time. I was worried about the UMS line out there. So about 2 or 3 they've picked off.
I think it's 3 now.
That's 3,
yeah.
I think it's 2.
The errors that are being made, both teams actually are simple. They're not big, big ones we expect you hear and wonder about. Matamata backs is split at the moment, left and right, as we have a pitch invader, shall we say, on the field.
And need to get that little child off quickly.
Yep.
They're off he goes.
Did their best to evade capture, but John.
It's a pitch-based
Right, almost right
mechanics.
on halfway. UMS ball. Josh to on scrum. What's going on there? It's taking its time. There's this guy referee around. He's going to come here on this side and have a look at it.
I think Morrinsville, my understanding here, Morrinsville might just be holding back a little bit on the set, not engaging enough at the same time as Matamata. So it's just setting off an off balance there that you definitely don't want in a game of rugby, because we all know what can happen in a collapsed scrum.
Upset now. There it goes from Strike Rhino. Burst is going to the back. Rupp with it now. Rupp having a burst. Taken down on a double tap. Tackle over the top. That's got loose again. Picked up by Latai. He's got the ball to the ground and someone has knocked the ball on there. I think it might have been Josh Strike Rhino. Just came at him quickly and he's knocked that on.
You just got a little bit messy there, probably for the first time in this game. There has been some injury. There has been a lot of knock-ons, but that was the first time it really got messy.
I wonder about these scrums, Bevin. The referees give these front rowers the same talk every single Saturday, don't they? Do they get the same talk or is it a different talk?
Well, it depends on the referee. Yeah, different referees, focus on different things. But I mean, you don't see too many. Actually, Kane Haynes, the former All Black and Māori All Black too, he's taken up refereeing. I'd love to ask him, how well he does in his day,
I don't know whether Kane Haynes would get much of that chat as a referee either.
No, I don't think he would.
Scrum again. They're trying to defeat this time for Morrinsville. Midfield. Steve Scrum something really to the left all day. Got his hands in there, got it. Ratcliffe. Giving it to Sweeney, he's run a little bit first.
It was a flat pass.
Gone to ground. Steve Evans made a good tackle there. Him again!
Tell you what, Gerard, I thought he'd flying out the line far too quick there.
Yeah,
I think
it might have
that was the case, but he just
being offside, but the referee and the judge says no. Yes, well,
and he's very fortunate.
Isn't he? He's
Yep.
absolutely stolen one. Crowds come alive with that right on half time. Couldn't have been a better half time prerequisite for UMS. My understanding, Tana Tuakarana has just been included in the wider training group.
It's a Bunnings NPC these days.
Bunnings NPC.
Yes,
I
Gerard.
got my sponsors mixed up. Goodness me.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of. Actually, funny enough, it has been ITF Cup for a few years
My
now.
budding career as a commentator is about to come to a grinding halt.
So that is
That's half time.
That is half time. So going on to half time here, Gerard. What's Coach Roddy saying to his team?
I think he'd be very concerned about the line out. It's 3 on 1.
The team went 10 half-time to over double. 10 wins.
Yeah, I think Matt Bartlett, the coach from Morrinsville Sports, saying something very similar. Keep it simple. Get rid of those easy errors that are being made. Anyway, that is half time. And there's a conversion that's only in it. Welcome back to Bedford Park. Second half about to get underway. Jared O'Reilly with the goal.
It's taken. Morrinsville, they're setting this ball up. And they're running up the second man play here. Ben Bonner on a halfback now. Former Thames Valley player. He's put a high one up. Pierce is underneath it and he's locked that forward. And that has gone forward off Pierce. Good high kick from Ben Bonner.
Bit of a Thames Valley feel to this game because Alex Bradley as well, who was part of the 2018 Meads Cup winning side. He actually captain of the 2018 Thames Valley.
Down in North Otago,
They did. Get out the old flyby card on those kicks. So there's been a few from Morrinsville that have just got a lot of hang time on them, and that's where it's causing Matamata Sports bit of problems underneath the high ball currently.
You expect a halfback of Bonner's fast to be able to put a decent punt up from the base of the scrum. Scrum right in front of us on halfway. Bonner, Ratcliffe, Sweeney now on the charge, taken by Holdsworth, controlled over. Good ball. Number 6, Tames higher. Bonner releases again. Ratcliffe.
Tracy again with his 100th carry of the game.
Loose ball. Sweeney tidies up. Wayne Sweeney may not be the quickest player on the field, but he certainly knows how to sort things out. Good tackle from Dan Holdsworth. Stay quiet. Tough. It's right in front of us.
The amount of time Sweeney had, he had to go back and clean that up. What was a loose pass going behind him, but he just had all the time in the world. And then all of a sudden he's busted out of a couple of tackles.
Here we go again. Has it gone 5? Has it gone 5? Play it out. Looks like Israel Jill to me.
That might be another ankle by the look of things. Right in front of us here, and he looks a little uncomfortable.
Can I give a shout out to the UMS physio? That's Janet Wangstaff out there, and she has been our physio at United Medical here for 25 years. She's done the whole time since the start of the amalgamation of the clubs. She has given up her Saturdays every winter. 25 years.
3/4 of my lifetime, Gerard. That's a while. I'm getting old these days. 25 years is...
It's only about a third of my lifetime then.
I wasn't going to point that out, Gerard. I thought I'd pick up myself first. We talked about it earlier in the first half, just while we're waiting for this injury break. Waikato centenary, 1921 to 2021. 100 years of Mulu rugby. 3-game triple header coming up 21st of August at FMG Stadium, Waikato. Somebody Thames Valley Swamp Foxes, my home union, playing Mid Canterbury. First up, then we've got the Farah Palmer Cup match, which is yet to be decided. And then the big one at 7:05 at FMG Stadium, Waikato. We go back to the 100 years. Waikato are playing Taranaki which is the province that Lulu's first played against, as the players being dumped off the ground here.
Jewel has taken off. 16.
The other thing too, Gerard, for the 100 years is October 3. Looking forward to this one, or the Waikato Legends playing a Springboks Invitational side over at Quillan's Park.
Quillan's Park?
Yes, over at Quillan's Park. Not at the arena, it's a bit hard to play rugby at the arena.
Who's in that Springbok side?
The sides aren't yet to be decided, but I'm wondering whether the likes of Kevin Putt might be in there.
Yes, yes.
They represented both Waikato and the Springboks. They played for Natal from memory. Action back in play now.
Wallace had a little knock on there. Just a little look up and knocked the ball on.
First time we've seen the Morrinsville scrum go backwards, and that's what caused it. Just a bit of rush to Ben Bonner, forcing that mistake. And good start there from the UMS forwards, first up in the second half.
You get some hot chips first.
Brownie sets the scrum. Top right feet. Going backwards, it'll see a few knots, but get it away to.
It's almost the same as the last scrum, wasn't it, Gerard? The complete opposite, though, in the fact that, all the heat came in from Morrinsville and just a little handling error.
The conditions for the handling errors.
Well, there's a lot of cloud up on the Kaimais over there, but there's no rain to speak of. Wind has picked up a little bit, but nothing too drastic out there.
Initially, UMS love playing towards their own club reach in the second half. You might see some kicks down at the Easterfield club room corner. Bonner now. Beats Ratcliffe. Another hand from Morrinsville. Picked up by Casey McNaughton over there. And a charge down. This time it's
To be fair, I actually think the pass was also forward. There's a few things going on in there. And we saw this at the start of the first half too, where it got a little bit messy and then was cleaned up and a lot of more structure to it. So, if you're sitting at home wondering whether to go and bake for dinner or worry about Mother's Day tomorrow, I wouldn't be going anywhere, to be honest, folks.
No, I got the feeling these passes and the errors are against sticks. We can get the passes sticking, both sides, this game can break open. I think be in this part of the field for about 10 minutes.
Hot chips.
Ruff on the charge now. He's taking it down. Bonner's trying to get over the top, but they've secured the ball. Claudius now takes it. Top out on the field. He's laid the ball back nicely. Trying to tug on again. Takes on the line. Yes, on the charge. He's on his own though. Morong is over the top of him. So is. And here's Luck. Tie with the ball. Stevie Edmonds out midfield. The young hooker. On a forward pass. We have had nearly 10 minutes of the game. The game hasn't shifted outside the halfway to 10 metre mark.
And it's about the full scrum.
Yes, it has been nothing but error in here.
Main thing is, I think, when you look at it from a coach's point of view, Gerard, is that it's been both sides. Neither team currently being penalised.
No, that's right. And now we've got to replace that.
mistakes.
Yep. This McElroy's been replaced by Joel Watto. I think Joel had a run for the under 21s. He's a big, strong young kid, very promising.
His shins look a little bit more grassier than everyone else out there, so it's possible he probably did play an 80-minute game earlier. Joel, have you got any idea what happened there?
Maybe we flicked the ball and his other hand wasn't ready and it went the other way.
I guess he was trying to toss the ball in between his hands and didn't quite catch it. That was quite interesting. The ball just scooted out by itself. And
He'll blame the Jew for that one.
oh, definitely the Jew. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's got to be the Jew's fault.
Scrum set, one of the feet. Looks like a clean set scrum. Like to fill it back, he's got a bit of a break taken by Pierce. Good bust by Tate High there. Got another advantage being played by referee Brown here. Ratcliffe now. Racy. Ball's been fed. Here's Sweeney with a bit of space. Good pass out to and now number 8.
Still see that stuff on chips.
You'll miss me hoping to tidy this line out up. But it's untidy. It's been claimed by Peter Davenport. Morrinsville. Really well. Set up a midfield. Bonner with a good pass. Sweeney now. Still on his feet. Still going forward. Rush trying to grip him to the ground. They've got him. High tie with a drive.
One-off runners here at the moment from Morrinsville, and it's working for them.
And here's a try. It'll be a try. It's like 4 Royal Fans will run it.
Yeah, well, something had to give there, and it was UMS defence in the end, and that lead changes once more underneath the posts as well. So UMS caught napping down that left-hand side, and I'm not sure if James Sweeney's got an injury here, but he's sitting down. No, his boot. That's his boot. I'm going to say he's fiddling with something, but yeah, no, this is his boot. So
how many pairs of boots do you reckon Dwayne Sweeney would have accumulated?
I don't know, but here's a good stat for you, Stuart. He was the very first New Zealander to play rugby on the Olympic Park. He played bar bars just before the All Blacks did.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 2015. Good short stab, and it's over.
Yep. So now it's 17 to 12. Morrinsville in front. And we've had 15 minutes of the second half. Still anybody's game, really.
I do love that J Swap manual scoreboard over there. Other than the time, it does the job pretty well.
I can tell you the story about the operator of that guy called Corby. He takes a half dozen of line read over it there. He sits in there and he watches the game, does the scoring. He quietly drinks his beer. He's been doing that for years and years and years. This has been a good relieving kick. That ball is out 5 metres back into UMS territory. Williams takes it cleanly, 2 hands. To Akarana, to Holdsworth, to Thrupp. Thrupp on a burst. If he got that ball away. He made a little half break. To Akarana's feed that back. Josh now. Trent Williams. Release the ball.
Another
little kick through, but it's been read well by Hunter, and the referee's found a penalty.
I was going to say that's a very interesting decision to put the boot to ball there. But playing under penalty advantage and maybe just seeing Morrinsville being up a little bit flat there, and that's what actually they were penalised for as well. Maybe the options were down, so the idea was good on that little grass kick, but just needed to be a little bit further and wider of the fullback from Morrinsville. Matana Smith.
Holdsworth has banged this at the touch right on the 22. Here's the first attacking opportunity for UMS in the second half. That's straight. Referee says it's not straight. UMS line-up problems continue.
Yeah, well, it's quite funny because the number 13, Alex Rupp from United Matamata Sports, really put his arms up there and gone, what has gone on there? There was no one jumping other than the man at the back, Braden Porteous. He's had a very quiet game, actually, when we covered the Te Aomuru Sports UMS game. Porteous was every other name, basically, you were saying. So he hasn't had too much to do today. But it didn't really matter in the end that no one was jumping because the line-out wasn't thrown straight. Wasn't thrown.
Scrum on the Morrinsville 22, on a speed. Graham on that side, is it? It is. He's made a good bust. He's got through. Taken in the tackle by McNaughton. Halfway on attack, Bonner. Hooker, Peter Davenport. Radcliffe, and a good tackle from, no, he's let him go. Trupp now. Trupp hanging on to Radcliffe, swinging him to the ground.
Good great tackle there.
And we've got another advantage being played. It looks like UMS was slightly offside during that movement. Whoa!
Man coming out of the line there. Partai just connected there, but penalty advantage being played. And a good relieving kick here from Morrinsville. Getting themselves just a couple of metres outside Matamata Sports 22. Should say also big thanks to the Matamata Sports Committee for putting me up in the hotel last night. Good stay at Tower Motel on Tower Road, so thanks very much guys for doing that.
That's gone over thrown. Turner, it's given out, Trump has gone to the ground. Holdsworth finds McNaughton. Ferguson outside, can't get the ball to him. Rolling over. The ball available now. Trump. Tuakarona. Latai. I beg your pardon. He'll be off the foot. No, he says it's a knock on.
Oh, I've got a funny feeling Tanner's just got a foot to it, a little finger to it as he's gone onto his foot. But again, handling errors, Gerard here, really costing UMS.
Yep. I have to agree.
And at the moment, that's probably the difference in the 5 points.
Also suggest referee Brownlee's making a pretty good fist of this game. Seems to have very good control, good rapport with the players. He's not missing an awful lot.
No, young guys will sit in that first half, but Does his job very well.
On and out.
Matamata Smith with a bit of a half break.
Steve Evans, that's a good tackle on his opposite. Ratcliffe. Some good tackling going on here, but this Morrinsville securing the ball well. Ratcliffe again. Sweeney. Oh, relieving penalty. He's rolled over one too many times. By
The old duck crawl.
Yeah.
Can't do that in any grade. Don't see it too much the higher you go up these days, but still not a penalty. Still a penalty in any, in every grade. Double movement, duck crawl, whatever you want to call it. A few names for it.
Holsworth
Might
put in a pretty good kick there. That's not a bad effort.
Chad Bracey looked interested in it not being in touch.
That's a very good touch finder from Kieran Holsworth.
Probably 50 odd metres there.
Yeah, it's a good one. At the 3/4 mark of the game. Changes coming on now. Looks like Michael Rope on for Morrinsville. And Johnny Dornbush for UMS, the 18 jersey. Up coming on. Up they get it. Pierce this time. Tuakarana to Tuakarana, and a little burst from Tana. He's held up on the advantage line. Claudius challenges the line. Oh, it's been robbed. Robbed by Morrinsville. Oh, another penalty. Penalty to Morrinsville.
Got a funny feeling I've just checked the bench there, Gerard. Michael Ratt has come onto the field in number 18,
Okay, we've got
rather than Michael Rope.
got some changes to our program. Ratcliffe's put a ball out now just between halfway and 10 metres.
I only know that because I've played a few games with and against Michael Ratt in Last Man Stands Hamilton cricket. Good bloke.
Good take. Sweeney standing at first receiver. Ratcliffe now.
Bracey.
Still going forward. Presented the ball. I think they might have lost it. Morrinsville lost the ball. Yes. Taking it up in the midfield. He's presenting it. Put his boot to ball. I think about that's Josh Tuakarana. Sweeney now. Looks like he's been playing fullback. Looks a good pass across. Wolfgram's got it now. He's outside the outside. Can't see who that player is. They've got him up off the deck. They hold him up as a be a ball.
Oh, great defence there because the Morrinsville player tried to get to ground, he couldn't. And this might be a collapse or what? No?
It is now. It's a scrum and Morrinsville were held up by UMS and it's a UMS scrum.
Yeah, the Morrinsville player just tried to get to ground, didn't he? Couldn't quite in time. To great defence there from UMS to hold him up and win the turnover. Just over 10 minutes to go, second half. Just a reminder, folks, time you see on the screen is only a rough estimate. It is not the referee's time, and that's what matters in the end. How many games do you always, you always hear about something happening every season, don't you? That someone doesn't play to the whistle, right, and they've lost due to it. So. Especially in a tight game like this, 17-12 to the visitors. Morrinsville.
Who's that? Pierce has come up to the back of the scrum. He's trying to find that covering corner. He hasn't found it. Wolfram now, centre field. He's going to put a kick up.
Might be a bit of a late one on there.
Referee says it's on. Okay.
Yeah, Wolfram looks okay, other than the fact he's not happy about the penalty not going his way. Got some more subs coming on.
Like Ratcliffe is off, and Ratcliffe, I think, has had a pretty good game there.
He's done quite well in the number 10 jersey. They're controlling things.
Yes.
Both 10s, Hodsworth for Matamata as well.
Yep. He's been replaced by, it looks like, Henry Wilson program.
Yeah, I think Sweeney's going to go in at first receiver for the remainder of the game.
Yes, 2 hands.
It's not straight though.
And here we go again.
You can't complain about it when he's basically received it straight to him. Hasn't had to do a lot of movement with his arms. If you are wondering the reason why Joel, our cameraman, is looking a little bit loopy behind the camera, I'm sure people have realised that there's a big camera in his way, so he's doing his best to get out of it. Loopy because he goes backwards and forwards. Going sideways though.
And they pushed him. What's he going to do?
It's too far. I think the front row started to pop up as well there. But UMS need to be a little bit careful there though, because it's starting to look a little bit like intentional wheeling from them. So I don't want to be pinged for that when they've got a good scrum going forward.
Who knows what's going on at scrums? Here we go again. And he's got a penalty.
He may not have stopped the clock. Yeah, this is what I was saying there, Gerard, about Matamata
Here we go. Having a shot at goal.
needing to watch this scrum. That time they'll ping for standing up. Sweeney here is about 45, 48 metres on the angle.
But you can see what his thinking is. It gets them out of the 7-point range.
It does, and eats up that time.
It does. Yep. Smart move.
So 42 metres out to the posts, right hand side, 17 metres in from touch. Johnny Sweeney, the campaigner here. There is still no wind to speak of. I don't think distance is going to be the problem. As we've already seen in this game, especially. Oh, talk about the commentator's kiss there, Gerard.
Takes it, he'll bang this back. And he hasn't found touchy. Either button has been unlocked. It's been knocked on there. Yes, by fullback Penatana Smith. So UMS a little bit lucky there.
Yes, Jude, I take a poll with me wherever I go to my games and put it somewhere in the way. That's pretty much how my streams work. It doesn't matter who I work for. Occasionally, when you go to grounds like FMG Stadium, Waikato, I tend to forget it. But I always bring a poll with me and put it in the way. I think I said that to you.
Tricky move there. Tanner's got the boys through. Tanner's through. He's got a couple on either side of him. Going to ground. And a penalty. What's going to happen here?
Oh, leaving their feet. No, they're going to go quick.
Taking a quick one. Joel Wadu. Burgesson.
Oh, wacky
Great
dude.
tackle. Stopped in a great tackle. Trent Williams now. He's a little bit isolated, but he set the ball well. Josh Turakarona, he's made some yards. Pierce, still going. Pressure now. All available. Right on attack now, UMS. Morrinsville seems to be withstanding the pressure at this point. Every metre vital. Latia over the top. Pierce now. When are they going to give the backs a go? It looks like Dana has something cooked up. And there's a...
The forward's looking at this. Yeah, he's got his arm out.
Still, no, I don't know whether he's still got the arm out for advantage. Yes, he has. Both teams working hard in attack and defence.
Matamata just inching closely. They go through the backs.
Yeah, I think that's been touched and carried back, but he's going to go back for the penalty. Now, don't be surprised. They kick for the corner.
Okay, you're going to go for the KFC.
Well,
I was thinking earlier, maybe take the 3 points and keep that pressure up. There's still a bit of time in this game.
There is.
So,
no. They've gone to the wing. And Moranga stopped just close. Thrupp now. He's been stopped as well. There's good defence from Morrinsville. Oh, and unfortunately there's been another knock on.
well, it's a bit like earlier there, Gerard, where in their first half, the pressure told and it resulted in a try. This time it's the defence that wins it.
That's right.
And it was great passage of play there with ball in hand from UMS. Some even better defence from Morrinsville. But how funny is sport though, because that defence, as good as it was, wouldn't have been as good if Matamata Sports had scored.
Totally agree. Now it looks like we've had a replacement, and Josh Tuakarana has come off, and it's look like there's an older brother. There's his older brother on here. Ryan, is this Ryan that's gone at a halfback? Could well be. Yes, I think it is.
Scrum's messy again. How many times has Bracey been used off the scrum though?
He's had a big game.
For his big game.
Yes. Sweeney now, and he's got, that's a good touch finder too. He's gone outside the 20. Hello. And there's a penalty.
It's an offside call on the halfback again at scrum time. It's twice now that the UMS halfback has been pinged there. Just to Hakaraina. So relieving penalty here.
And that's a very good kick from Sweeney. That's a very good kick.
He was playing, he was starring as Swampy, the Thames Valley Swamp Fox's mascot, in a cricket movie the other day at Seddon Park. So playing Sweeney gets around. Actually, he was helped out by Brendan Leonard as well, I was told.
Brendan Leonard's a Matamata boy.
For a All Black halfback.
Good effort from Joel to try and disrupt that. Bonner straight to the middle of that, but he's been stopped by Trent Williams. Trent Williams will need to get out of the way there. And he's coming from the
Yeah,
side.
that's silly. Very silly.
Silly play there. All that good work. Yes, and Dan Pearson's not happy. Telling his players to think.
There was absolutely no need for it either, Gerard, because the defence, the guard dogs from Morrinsville Sports were there. There was no way the number 18 from Matamata was going to be able to turn that ball over, and all he did was concede another penalty.
2 penalties and they've conceded 70 metres. So if they want to win this game, they're going to have to do it from deep. So Lawrence will throw. Pierce is trying to get up, but no, Bonner's got it from Morrinsville. Chad's got it again. Chad bracing, setting the ball up, and another penalty goes towards Morrinsville, playing advantage referee Brownlee. And they'll come back for the penalty, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see Wayne Sweeney line up another shot goal here. Yes, there we go. In fact, this time it's going to be Peter Smith. As we pick 22 out right in front.
Yeah, well, I think, Sweeney's effort, even though it had the old commentator's curse on it, the old legs couldn't quite push it over, so maybe time for Smith. We've never seen goal kick before, so
looks like
Sweeney is. No, he's just going to grab a water.
Just getting a drink.
Good on you there, Gerard, because both you and I had that same thought. And it would have been very interesting to see someone like Sweeney. I think he's just getting his orders there on the sideline as well. Games like this, you need someone who's played 100 games for his club, for his province, and even the Super Rugby side. He played a few games as well, so I mean, like with his experience in these situations is very much needed. So right out in front, 42 metres though, so not quite right out in front, but it is out in front.
Smith now, and he's going to be short with this one, I think.
Yeah, absolutely no follow through on it.
He's on his own, he's got no support. Ryan Turner finally gets there. They're back to halfway.
Heading for offside, but there's no general play.
He hasn't let the ball go.
United Matamata Sports are complaining about an offside there, but only the tackle was made. There was no ruck. So they had every right to get in the way of that Morrinsville Sports. The one thing those penalties have done, those kicks at goals, they've eaten up a lot of time from Morrinsville.
They have. Means UMS have to attack from deep inside their own territory.
And get the ball back. They need to get the ball back first. But a couple of metres outside their own 22.
Well, it looks like we've got to wait for this.
Just a reminder, folks, the time you do see on the stream is only a rough estimate, always in the referee's hands for time.
They're going to drive from the 22.
I speak for them before, so why not go back to it?
Absolutely. One is driving his men on. Still on their feet. UMS are going to have to regroup here. This could be a long pushover try.
UMS trying to do everything they can, but look at Ben Bonner just encouraging his forwards, just telling them to keep going.
On the ground now. Bonner. Out in front of Tracy. He's handled the ball a lot today in front of the game.
Morrinsville looking as though they're just going to keep it in the forwards.
I can see Sweeney running up a drop kick here. He's right behind the set play. Here he is.
He'll come now, I think.
He's sitting in the pocket. Here it is. No.
Henry Wilson being taken to a high tackle there, but Brownie might have allowed that one.
Go! Morrinsville hot on attack. Laying the ball back. Bonner's got it. Big number 5. Steve Akuala. Even bigger, number 17.
And a penalty for Matamata. To be honest, Jared, I don't think going quick there is the right thing.
No, he's done it again. He's gone quick again. And he's put this through on the toe. And with the elbow. Oh, what a first from Tane to Kaya. One other little snipe. And we've got yet another penalty coming on. So chance now. Gone to Morrinsville. This could be dangerous.
Just eating up time here. And territory.
Great Force is taking a heavy knock there.
Yeah, he's holding his nose, I think.
Got one right in the slice. Morrinsville, Sweeney. Wood, number 11, I think.
Might actually be Henry Wilson, number 22. I've got a funny feeling hanging out on the right wing there.
22, and that's pretty much made the game safe for Morrinsville.
Probably the story of the game there, Gerard. UMS making critical mistakes at the wrong time. And Morrinsville, you know, the head scratchy starts both at the start of the first half and second half. And in the end, they managed to play a better game. Credit to Matamata though, they've stuck in it. They've got some reward for their doing. But just haven't been able to hang on to the ball at the right time.
And I think they've been hurt penalties. They've given away penalties that cost them.
And some silly ones as well.
Territory.
Looking at the players' behaviour, maybe feeling for that. That might be it. No, it's not. We're going to keep going.
Time up on the clock. Score 22-12 to Morrinsville.
I think if you
much time left.
you got to play the possession game here, don't you? Off the kick-off, go short and try and claim that ball back.
Yeah, I think that's what Holdsworth's doing. He's put a nice drop kick up.
Get the flyby's card out.
Trent Williams has got up and jammed it back. Stevie Evans has got it. He'll go to ground, and he's not got support, and he's had the ball robbed off him. And they're going to kick that out, and that'll be the end of the game.
Well, in the end, the game was pretty tight all the way through, Gerard. Like we said it would be from the start.
Yep.
Pretty, other than those silly errors being made from both teams, very decent game of rugby. And it did break up the last 10 minutes. Morrinsville had a lot of ball in territory. In the end, they've taken it out by 10 points. But what could Matamata take away from this game going into the championship next week?
I think if they were able to eliminate some of the handling errors and tidy up their line out, so they're going to guarantee themselves a position. I think they'll go well in this championship round. But
I would not be surprised to see them back in the Premiership next season, to be honest.
I think that's the goal.
Anyway, so that's it here from Bedford Park. Matamata on the United Matamata Sports Jubilee Weekend. Morrinsville Sports has taken it out, 22 over the home team. UMS 12. On behalf of my fellow commentator, thanks very much, Gerard O'Reilly, for your comments. And I know you've been getting a bit of grief from everyone on the sideline as well as on the comments. Thanks so much for your support, because it's so much easier to be done with a co-commentator. My thanks also to Joel Skulander back in behind camera once more, because that makes things easier too when Joel's here. My name is Bevin Jenkinson, signing off. Don't forget, folks, that is round 1 completed. So it'll be United Matamata Sports and University of Waikato. They will go down to the championship next week, while the other 8 teams in the Premiership will stay up and play up for the Waikato Brewery Shield July 10. And we'll bring a game to you next week, just not sure when. Ka kite anō for now.
Good one.